Once again, putting on your gloves and your mask first. Soda ash and dye are not great to breathe into your lungs. Go ahead and add a layer of ice to your entire project. This is a relatively thin project. It is a tank top, so I am using just one layer of ice. If you were dyeing something thick or more heavyweight like a sweatshirt, you would want to use 2 or 3 layers of ice. And the first color that I will be applying is Dharma Heads or Teals. Now this is a relatively small project. It weighs about 100 grams or 3.5 ounces. So if your project is very small, like a kid's project, add less dye. And if your project is much larger or heavier, use more dye. And scrunch dyes are really forgiving. You can kind of put dye anywhere and it will turn out really cool. So you don't have to copy my dye placement in this video. You can add dye however you want. With that said, dark colors will often take over light colors. So you will see this lighter orange that I will be applying, which is Dharma's Flamingo Fantasy. I will be using a lot more of that orange dye, more powder, in hopes that it will still show up on the final shirt. You can also leave a little bit of white space around the lighter colors, which gives less chance for the dark colors to bleed over them. You're also welcome to layer colors on top of each other to mix and blend if you want. I just love looking at the ice as the dye hits it and seeing the immediate splitting out of all the colors. It's really magical. Next, you're going to apply the soda ash. I am using about 3 or 4 spoonfuls for this project. It's very important to remember to add the soda ash, as it is the fixative that binds the dye to your fabric, and without adding it, all of your dye will simply wash out. If you are using soda crystals instead of soda ash, use more.